Welcome to the Still Not Done podcast. For those who have no interest in being average and are constantly chasing improvements in wellness, business, relationships, and life. I'm your host, Brianna Henry, and I am so happy you're hungry for more. Hi guys, welcome back to the Still Not Done podcast. It's been a minute. Whenever I started this, I knew that I didn't want to stress myself out about doing it all of the time. Maybe eventually one day when I have like a production team and a better managed schedule and all of that, it could be a thing. But with where I'm at right now with it, I just want to put out podcasts whenever I have something to talk about and information to give you or juicy updates as we have today. And also I was just busy. So I was in St. Thomas and then I got back and had a huge life change and then I was moving and I've just been a busy gal. So finally sitting back down, I'm going to give you guys the tea, the update. I know you've been waiting for it. You guys are all so nosy, which I get it. Same. I hope the audio is okay. I'm using AirPods this time because I was before using my ex's microphone and I just haven't ordered one yet. So hopefully it sounds okay. We're going to get right on into it. I do want to start this by saying I share my life on the internet and I know that this is part of it. And I know that I try and form this connection with my community, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys. And I like to keep you as informed on my business and my life and all these things as I can. But at the end of the day, I'm a human, and I just think that we as a society have become so desensitized to the fact that we're talking to human beings on the internet. And I'm like a mentally strong girl and I'm doing okay through all this, but I was just really turned off by how a lot of people that I've never met before were DMing me, OMG, you broke up with your boyfriend? Yeah, we did break up. And like, what if every time somebody asked me that, like I started bawling my eyes out? Like, I just think it's so weird. I can't imagine doing that. So it's just like really strange. And I know like you guys are coming from a sweet place. Like you guys were all sending me like the nicest messages and like, no hard feelings. But I just want to make a comment about that because like, what the fuck are we doing? That like, we think it's okay to just like message somebody we've never met. Like, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, just wait. I'll tell you when I'm ready. It's probably none of your fucking business. But like, I understand. I share my life online. Like I said, I know all of you guys, like every person is like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, you're going to be okay, blah, blah, blah. So like, once again, like not like mad about it or anything, like no hard feelings, but I just think it's really weird. I'm sure that there are other creators out there that get those messages from their community and maybe they're not in as good of a mental space when you ask them those questions. So I just think it's really important that we need to be mindful that like there are still people on the other side of that phone screen when you're typing that DM. Don't be a weirdo, okay? Anyway, I am doing well. Fine, great, dandy. We'll rewind. My boyfriend Michael and I broke up, which is the timing is so funny because I just posted not this last episode, but the one before was an episode about finding your dream man, your partner. And what do you know? Mine's out the door. I was giggling when that happened, but like I still stand by everything I said in that episode. I thought he was the one. That's the thing, like people be like, oh my God, like I thought he was the one. I'm like, me fucking too. I thought that too. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I thought he was the one. Everything I thought was great. I mean, we had like things that we could have worked on as you do in every relationship, but I was very caught off guard. He told me that he doesn't see himself marrying me and taking the next step with me, and he's not all in. And I said, well, that doesn't work for me because I'm dating to marry. I'm 33. I want to have a family. You're wasting my fucking time if you're not sure after a year if you want to marry me or not. Like, if you don't know after a year, you're not going to know in another fucking 6 months. So we're out. We're done. And that's that. There's no tea. Other than that, I'm not going to say anything bad about him. I think he's a really good guy. I don't know if it's me or if it's his personal commitment issues because he gave me no further details. So that's that. I hope he finds what makes him happy, and I'm gonna go find something else, probably something better, because every single relationship in my life, everyone gets better. And that's one thing I'm actually really grateful for him because he calmed me the fuck down. Have always been kind of reactive and kind of had like a little bit more of like a hot temper. There was a minute there when I was like, oh my gosh, like maybe I should have been like a little more spicy. Like maybe because things were like too easy, it was like weird for him, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I'm so proud of the person I have become over the last year while dating him. And a lot of that is because of him. He's so calm. He's not reactive. Like we didn't fight, which like we probably should have. There's probably things maybe we could have worked on things if we would have thought about it. But my point is I'm so proud of just how like chill and calm and level-headed and like the emotional like stability I've been able to gain and improve on this last year. It's something I've been working on over time. I grew up in a heated household, and so I saw that from a really young age. And then I feel like I had like a lot of anger growing up in my teens and my younger 20s. So I was just a reactive person for many reasons. So this is something I've been working on in a while. And he really helped me get to the next level with all of that. So I'm very grateful for him. I'm proud of how I showed up in the relationship. I know what I bring to the table. I know I am a fucking good partner. I'm loyal as shit. I'm loyal before anybody even deserves me to be loyal to them. I know I'm going to be a great wife. I know I'm going to be a great mother. And I know I'm only going to continue to get more and more successful and more mentally and emotionally. And I'm just going to continue to become a better person, work on my emotional intelligence, communication, all these things. Like, I know I'm going to be a great partner for somebody. And it's okay that it wasn't him, and we'll find somebody that's an even better match for me, and it's gonna be great, grand, Andy. One thing that kind of bothered me through all of this is I had a couple of friends who were like, "Oh, like, you seem so fine, like, you must not really like he must, like, not have been the one, like, blah, blah, blah," and, like, that kinda hurt me because, like, yeah, obviously he wasn't the one, we broke up, but when we were in it, like, I really fucking thought he was, and just because I'm fine now doesn't mean that, like, and I've had some people ask me, like, "How are you?" Like, "So fine, like, you seem so great," and I really am for multiple reasons. One, who knows, maybe I'm just being fucking avoidant, and maybe this is, like, a coping mechanism and a trauma response, I don't know, but I genuinely feel okay. Also, I've been so fucking busy. He told me right before our lease ended, I had less than 2 weeks to figure out my life and what the fuck I was doing, so I've been busy and then moving, and also, like, I had a photo shoot, and I had, like, things coming up for work, and, like, I've just been on the fucking go, and all my girlfriends have been like, let's go out." So, like, I've been keeping busy, I've been doing things, I've been social. I moved to a new city, and I haven't had that much alone time to, like, sit and be sad. And also, like, the day we broke up, like, I got it out. Like, the day it happened, it was a work day, I didn't do any fucking work, I laid in bed all day and cried, and I was just, like, an emotional wreck. And then that first whole week, I was, like, a little bit upset, and then I was just like, "You know what?" But this kind of always happens to me whenever I go through breakups. They're kind of like it's like a weight is lifted off my shoulders in a way because unfortunately, I am the type of girl that I will change little bits of me whenever I get into a relationship. I'm getting better at it over the years. I've been improving and I've been doing better at not even necessarily changing my personality, but like in the past, like I will change my whole fucking life for them and I will like wait around till I know what time they want to go to the gym so we can go together and I know what time we're gonna make dinner and what we're gonna do and blah, blah, blah. And I have just been like the girl, like I've just wanted like a partner and love and blah, blah, blah. And like so fucking desperate energy basically my whole life that like I'm very independent when I'm on my own. And whenever I get into a relationship, I get like kind of fucking codependent. And I've been working on that over the years. So this is the best I've ever been in a relationship. But I feel like whenever I get out of it, one, it's like, okay, like I can go back to like who I am and doing my own thing. And it's kind of like a weight is lifted off my shoulders. And then two, I kind of get like a boost of energy and like a confidence boost because I just remember who the fuck I am. I'm like, wait, you broke up with me? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? And I just like hype myself the fuck up. And it's just like, why would I be sad? I'm young, I'm hot, I'm successful, I'm fun, I'm a kind person, I'm gonna do big fucking things in this world. Like, why me? Sad over a man? I don't think so. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I was sad, but like, I don't know. I've gotten this good like bounce back over the years and we're doing okay. The main thing is I'm about to get back into the dating world and it will be scary. I've been like looking on the apps and I'm a little nervous. I mean, I can't date like a 26-year-old. We're not at the same point in life. I need to date like somebody older and like I just feel like the dating pool is smaller and I also, like, really know what the fuck I want, and, like, I already knew before, and now after this relationship, I found a few things that I'm realizing now that we're out of it, I was missing, and so now I feel like my requirement list is even a little bit longer, but in a good way. You know, it's gonna help me find the perfect person. I don't wanna be this, like, desperate energy girl. I don't wanna be like, "Oh my gosh, like, I wanna get married, I wanna have kids, blah, blah, blah." Like, I don't wanna be going into the dating world like that and going into first dates and relationships and blah, 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 because that's been an issue of mine, like, my whole life. I've been like, so like, is this my husband? Like on the first date, I don't have time to waste. I don't have, and like, I'm not getting any younger. So I am really trying to not be in that energy. I'm really, really working on being like, it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. God, the universe, whoever has my back, everything happens for a reason. Because I do fucking believe that. Like, my life is the shit. Like, yes, I work for it, but I also like manifest it. I pray for it. And everything always works out for me, even if it's something that I think I want and I don't get it. Like, it's always in my favor. Like I whole hucking, fucking heartedly to my core believe that. But a couple failed dates and a few months of like struggling, I'm sure I'm gonna have those thoughts teetering in like, what the fuck? You're gonna die alone, your eggs are gonna dry up, and you're never gonna be able to have kids. So I'm a little worried. So that's what I think, one of the hardest parts of this breakup is like now I'm back fresh into the dating world at 33. Here we go. So that, like the just like starting over at 33 is rough. And then I will say the other thing that was tough for me at first is at first my instinct was to be like, like this always happens to me. Like I'm just never good enough. Like my ex of 7 years wasn't good. We could date, but wasn't good enough to commit. And then I started seeing another guy, and I was good enough with him to hook up with, but he wouldn't date me. Then I saw another guy, and I was good enough for him to treat me like his girlfriend, but he wouldn't actually make me his girlfriend. And then I dated Michael, and I was good enough to date, but not good enough to marry. And so that was one thing I was like fucking spiraling at first. Like the first week of the breakup, I'm like, oh my God, just never fucking good enough for anybody, am I? But I'm just so grateful of the work that I've done over the years. Like I said, I'm bouncing back quicker, and I am able to pull myself out of that spiral quicker. It's gonna be okay. It's not you. It's probably more fucking about them than anything. And even if it is me, like even if it's because we're just not a good match, like fucking wow. Like I'm glad he told me now, which I don't know when the fuck you planned on telling me. Like, thank you for telling me right before we moved, asshole. I'm sure you were thinking about this for a while, but at least I know now, and at least I can start to move on. And we're done. We're not spiraling about that anymore. We're gonna do our best to remain calm through dating. Every no is one step closer to a yes. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. Somebody also was DMing me yesterday, and she was like, wow, like I love like the quick bounce back rate. And I was like, I don't have a choice. Do you understand? I'm 33. I want to get married. I want to have kids. And also, I had 2 weeks to figure it out because she was like, oh, like you just picked up and moved on. I'm like, that was great. I didn't have a choice. My lease was up. I had to get out. I have to move on. I don't have time to like sit here and be sad. I'm not 22. Let's fucking go. I'm in St. Pete now. Like I said, my lease was up. I was supposed to go to Michigan with him for the summer, and clearly not now. So my lease was up. My little brother has an Airbnb in St. Pete. He actually has not been here because his girlfriend lives in San Diego. They're doing long distance right now. Me and Blue have been living it up in St. Pete. I have a bunch of girlfriends over here, so it's been great. I have another girlfriend who is my age and single, and we're both like successful. Like it's been like I was literally just saying to her last night. Her name's Brittany. I literally feel like this is like meant to happen for like us to have each other to like get through this fucking dating season because it's tough. It's hard. Like I have like my friends that are 24 years old being like, it'll happen when it's meant to happen. Shut the fuck up. I love you, but you don't get it. You don't get it. So I think I'm meant to be here with Brittany, and we're meant to be in this little single girl era for a little bit. I don't know how long I'll be here. My life is in Fort Lauderdale. And of course, I've picked up and I've moved different places, and I could make new friends over here and get a new life over here. But I think every time I leave Fort Lauderdale, I realize how much I love it. That being said, I've only had like a day out in St. Pete so far. So I may end up loving it. Very flexible right now. Cole just has his Airbnb. He doesn't know exactly how long he's going to be renewing it, but I have at least until the end of June. I'll be back in Fort Lauderdale for a Wayland shoot in 2 weeks. So I'm probably going to tour some apartments there. Tentatively, I think I'll be moving back in July. But if my brother's like, I'm not renewing the Airbnb in July, then it might be sooner. Originally, I thought maybe to the end of August. I don't know. Basically, my life is up in the air, and I want to be okay with that. I love planning. I'm also like type B, so I'm chaotic and I can be spontaneous. But I love, like, I've been on Zillow since, like, before we broke up, since he told me we wanted to talk. I love planning. I'm on Pinterest. How am I going to decorate it when I get this apartment? Like, I love to plan ahead, but like, I just need to chill the fuck out and just let life happen and let it be and take it day by day, moment by moment. And this is a really great opportunity for me to work on that. That being said, I got to be prepared to an extent too. So there's a happy medium, of course, but that's the tea. That's literally it. Like I said, I'll be here for a little bit. Heading back to South Florida, I threw around the idea of Miami, but I don't think so. I think if I were to like meet a man in Miami, I would try it, but I don't think I need to move there right now. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Life is up in the air. We're going to have a great fucking summer with Waylon. There's so many fun things coming up. We have 2 shoots that are going to be back to back, unfortunately, because just There's always a delay. There's literally always a delay. So we had a production delay, so things are gonna be a little bit back to back in June, end of June, beginning of July. And I actually think that's gonna happen like a couple times throughout the summer, is that like some things are gonna be back to back. But we're growing, we're moving in the right direction. My goal is to get to like one launch a month, but we're doing the best we can. We're making it work. And yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good fucking summer. It's funny because I live in Florida, so it's like all summer, but it just feels like summer. It's a hot girl summer. My fucking tummy issues are improving. That's the other update. Like, bless. I've actually had so many of my friends in my DMs. I don't know what you guys believe in. I believe in this. Like, the body knows. All my friends are like, coincidence that your bloating is improving once you're out of the relationship. That being said, I also just think I finally figured out what was wrong with me. Like, I think it's mainly a coincidence, but maybe partially helping. I don't know. Because also, I think that a lot of the times when that happens, it's because your body's like stressed from like a toxic relationship or abusive or like stress or whatever. My stress has been the lowest it's ever been when I was dating Michael. Like, I wasn't stressed about money, I wasn't stressed about anything. Like, that man like helped me de-stress so much. The only thing I was stressed about was my bloating. So I think like maybe like a little bit could be tied, but realistically, I really think it was SIBO. I really think I had a good kill phase. We are in a recovery phase trying to heal my gut now. I don't know. A lot of SIBO needs more than one kill phase. So we'll see what happens. I'm hopeful that I'm going to like kill this shit for good, but healing the gut takes so long. It's crazy to me. Crazy. Like, I'm very grateful that I've been seeing like pretty steady progress now, but it's also hard too because the one thing that really helps me not bloat is when I don't drink. But like going on dates sober, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like, I just think I could. Like, I could. I'm social enough. Like, I could. But I just love being a little tipsy on a first date. There's just like, something about it, you know? It helps the things flow. And I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care. Let's have fun. And like, I'm in a new restaurant. Like, let me have like a fun little fruity cocktail. Fuck yeah. So I don't know. We're just going to do our best. We're going to do our best. Hot girl summer. Hot girl summer. Tummy issues are healing. The hair is brown. It's a new era. It's a whole new fucking era. I'm excited. That's the update. That's the tea. Thanks for listening. Love you guys. Bye.